Hello, my name is Colin and welcome to my video. This project that I made, Orbit Animation, is based off of Pluto. I know Pluto's not a planet now, but it's whatever. It's whatever. And you see these circles around here? These circles are the moons of Pluto that are orbiting it, right? So Pluto actually has 5 known moons to orbit. Um, the dwarf planet, right? But right now I've only got 2 because this was my first product of using Canvas and stuff and HTML5. So to say the least, it was hard for me in the beginning. So I'm going to go over some of my code, what I fixed, and not my final product or what I've got right now. It's what I've got right now. So this was my first attempt at it, and honestly, it came out pretty good. Things that I picked up on were the orbit's really fast, so I wanted to slow that down. So in the next projects, I'll show that I fixed that. Other thing I noticed is that when it came to displaying this on other computers like laptops and stuff, since the aspect ratio is actually smaller on certain laptops and stuff, this main object and the other objects would end up in like the bottom right corner of the screen, so that's not ideal, so I did change some stuff in my code as well to fix that. But yeah, this code is I'd say it's like decently simple, but like it was a lot for me in the beginning. So I'm going to show what I did when I fixed it. So this was my second product when I fixed a bunch of stuff, and it's still got 2 moons orbiting around it. I do want to add more when I get better at using Canvas, but what I've done in here is I've made the actual Pluto a bit larger, and I also centered every object, like I would say almost perfectly centered. I wanted to keep the rotations a little off-centered because when it comes to actual orbits, they're not you don't want the orbits to be completely perfect or else it will just not look as good. So this isn't completely symmetrical, so I think it looks pretty good for it not being completely symmetrical. But yeah, what I've done to change some stuff is I've set the canvas width and canvas height, and I've set it so that it's I've set it so that it's divisible by a number to make it pretty much perfect. So I've divided position Y by 2 so that it would just be completely in the center of the screen like it is right now. So I've tested it across different laptops and stuff. This is perfect in the center and stuff. No more putting it in the bottom right of the screen and stuff. So that was good. I also changed, you might have seen, it kind of looks like it slowed down a little bit, the actual rotation, so I changed some stuff here. I keep on going in the wrong one. I actually changed the stuff in here, so see in the other one how the angle is 0.07 and then 0.042. I changed it to make it a little bit slower, and by making the angle a smaller angle, it actually increases how far away said moon or said object is from Pluto. So by decreasing the number, it goes wider. It goes wider and it goes farther away, and it also slows down the object. So in my next product 3, what I've just completed is what I wanted to go for is I still think that these objects or these moons are rotating / orbiting at pretty high speeds. So I wanted to definitely decrease the speed at which it's rotating at, and I also wanted to add another moon to it so that now it has 3 moons. In my final product, I want to make it so that it has 5 moons orbiting it, For that, I might need some more space, so I might change the Pluto's actual size. So that will be a journey. But for my next one, so I changed the orbit speeds again, and I also repositioned everything. And I also added another moon. So in this one, as you can see, everything is slowed down a bit, right? I think it looks pretty nice. So the closest object is, it's slowed down. It's not completely like centered, but I think that's what makes it look pretty good. I could definitely center it perfectly if I wanted to, but I think that just adds to it. It looks like an actual orbit, right? And as you can see, at moments, all three moons align perfectly, so it adds some realism to it. So I think I outdid myself for this, especially since it's like I haven't been using this canvas feature a bunch. So if I go to this one, I changed a lot of stuff. Like I repositioned stuff so that when changing the angles, it would change like its actual position on the screen. So like I had to make it so that these were the correct numbers. Um, I also changed the size of Pluto, so I put it back to 90 so that it would be like smaller and stuff. So it was different from the. This was too large to say the least. So in my next one, to fit 5 moons onto here, I might make it even smaller, and I might change the angles a bit so that I could fit 5 moons onto here. But yeah, so for this stuff, I tried to make everything pretty like pretty much like similar when it comes to numbers. So like I've got increments of 2 when it comes to this. So it goes 3 to 5 to 7, and then for this it's increments of 0.002. So I've got 0.15, 0.17, 0.19. So it's like there's no like big changes within the speeds. It's pretty like, it's like, yeah, I think I did a good job. But yeah, that is my project. This is what I've got so far. If anyone has any like tips for using Canvas and cool stuff I can do, like what I want to add soon is like I could add like little stars in here or something. Like I don't know, that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, thank you for watching, and peace.